Welcome back to Dolor Factor Live. We're inundated with your comments here, and I apologize to those people who say they're trying to get through to us and not getting through. We don't really know the situation there at the moment, but you can still know, you know how to contact us. And I'm actually reading some things here. Delia, I'm really learning a lot tonight on the diabetic topic. I know it's a brave thing to share your experience and what you're going through as a diabetic patient, and I'm really proud of the gentleman, that was David, for sharing that with us as viewers. This will engage persons to beware of the symptoms and to get regular screens. Well, thank you. I hope that it does. That's the whole idea of this program, to make sure that you do something about it. Don't just sit there and wait until the very last moment. Now, we were talking about nutrition just before we went for the break, and nutrition is a very important thing, as among other things. And I do know that next month a lot of important things are going to be happening regarding diabetes, so please keep your ears and your eyes open and aware of what's happening. If you have any doubts at all of any of the symptoms that were mentioned, please, please, please go and see the doctor. Azelia, tell us what's happening in November.
Okay, so the month of November is designated as Diabetes Month. The 14th is going to be World Diabetes Day. And on the 14th, the St Lucia Diabetes and Hypertensive Association, we're going to be lighting up the roundabout in a blue circle. That's the color for diabetes, and that's the symbol for diabetes. So that's one of the initiatives that we're doing to create awareness. We're also doing a lot of other activities throughout November. One of them is targeting the youth. So we're going to do something for the school children from forms 1 to 3. And it's going to be specifically on counting your way out of diabetes, referring to carb counting, because carbohydrate counting is a significant a method which is used to help manage diabetes, and it can also be used to prevent diabetes. We're also going to be distributing pins and ribbons. And so these are also going to be distributed to school children. So blue ribbons to represent diabetes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. And those people who always sit there with their pen and paper, or you've got your phone in front of you, here's a couple of numbers: 452-7693, that's 452-7693, and 285-4333, 285-4333, and those numbers will be on the Dolor Factor Live website in case you want to know some more. Please support, and please go and get checked. Now, we're kind of wrapping up to the end, so any last thoughts, Azelia, in terms of nutrition or anything that you need our viewers to know?
I think that individuals should go and see a dietitian, and I'm not just saying that to promote myself, but it's really important because dietitians will really help you to understand, foods and portions, and especially diabetics. If you have diabetes, you really should be seeing a dietitian, because diabetes it should be managed by a multidisciplinary approach. So doctor, dietitian, it should be a collaborative effort amongst the different set of professionals helping individuals. And also too, I just wanted to make mention in terms of the Diabetes Month, one of our big initiatives is being sponsored by CFL. So I just wanted to say that as well.
Good. Well, thank you to CFL for that. You know, we need as much help and support. I say we, my grandmother died of diabetes, my father has diabetes, my children's father died of diabetes. It's everywhere, and I'm sure you know someone who's actually suffering with it. And I think the most unfortunate thing is that if they had taken care of it from the beginning, if they were more aware of it and didn't take it for granted, perhaps they would be around with us now, or they'd be feeling better than they are now. This is very serious. We are not just talking here. As usual, we are providing solutions. We cannot drag you to the doctor or to the nutrition. That's up to you. We're giving you all the information, so please, please take heed. Now, before I ask you, Doctor, for your final, there's a couple of questions that keep coming up, and I just want you to answer very quickly for me, please. Does sugar cause diabetes, and how much sugar should I put in my tea or juice?
Correct. So it's not, there aren't any studies to suggest that taking in sugar as such is going to cause diabetes, but it's really the excess of calories. So if whatever your diet is, you're putting on weight, know that you're increasing your risk of becoming diabetic. That's the number one thing. And you're increasing your risk of becoming diabetic, you're increasing your cholesterol levels likely, you're likely increasing your blood pressure at the same time. You're becoming what we describe as the big belly syndrome, which really increases your risk for lots of problems. So it's not just the sugar, it's really much more a determinant of how you balance the calories.
So how many sugar, if I have an average size cup of tea or coffee? I know people may say it's according to taste, but
Right.
3, 4 excessive?
3-4 teaspoons?
Mhm.
Yeah, excessive.
Excessive.
Definitely. You don't want to go above, I'm sure Ms. Glace would agree
Ms.
with me.
Glace.
You don't want to go above more than 2 teaspoons, would you?
No, and just to give people an idea, about 12.5 teaspoons recommended for you to take in for the day, and that's also included in the foods that we get from packaged goods as well. So that's not a lot. So if you're putting like 3 teaspoons in your like, tea or coffee, and you have that 3 times a day, and then you're getting sugar from sugary drinks, juice and stuff, then you go way over.
And
So,
also,
yeah.
sugar is addictive, people. You may
Yes,
not
it
know
is.
that it is very addictive, because I know that when I was actually going on diet and I was told no sugar in your coffee, I was like, oh my God, oh, this is horrible. But now if you give me sugar in my coffee, I don't want it. I don't want it. And it's, you actually do feel better when you don't take in the sugar. Now we actually have one more break, and then we're going to come up with our final wrapping up, because I know you're waiting to find out if you've won a prize tonight. So stay with us on DBS. We'll be right back.